All right, let's recap. New raid form, it's okay. Less econ overall. You can still get your tier 5 Lunaire round 3. It is less about getting crazy econ and getting crazy amount of Lunaires. It's still about the meta, and that's not going to change. And it's still about Bardry sync, everything else, right? And it's more about being able to reform multiple times a day to try to get your perfect RNG fixes, so everyone can relive that plus attack dream, right? You can get metal now in round 2. Even better. And for this flag system, okay, so now the new raid mode is the sum of all of your alliance members' personal scores, and your own personal score is independent of everyone else's, your boss, progress, everything. Your personal score is the sum of your highest blood and your highest greed. In a raid season, you're only gonna get 20 flags, assuming that you can get to, so you only need to kill each boss one time to jump to the next difficulty, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You want to get to diamond difficulty as fast as you can to get the highest score, so you can keep on trying to get a higher score. That's going to take you 5 flags at least. The next one, Altar of Greed, the other one, right? You need to get another 5 flags to reach the diamond. That's your other goal. Once you reach the diamond on both bosses, you should have used 10 flags. If you can't, that's fine. Just get as far as you can. But in a perfect world, you get to diamond rank bosses for both bosses, okay? Diamond rank blood or whatever the boss is, and then the other one, right? Using 10 flags. In a perfect world, you could get a remaining 10 flags to refine your score for either blood or greed or whatever the bosses that are up, right? You want to ideally pick the boss that is easiest of the pair and focus on getting a high score on that as you can, while also trying to get a high score on the harder boss, because 9 times out of 10, a lot of people are going to get a really high score on the easy boss and not really try on the harder boss, right? But if you can't, then you want to, you know, up that ceiling. That's the whole idea. So in this case, in this pair, I would go more. So you have 10 remaining flags to refine your score. I would do majority of those flags, try to get to a higher greed score, and then the remaining try to get a higher blood score. That's what I would do. And that is my recommendation. And time, I'm pretty sure, unless I'm wrong, you guys can figure it out, but time affects your score as well, just like Tower Trials. Nothing leads me to believe that it won't be calculated just like Tower Trials. So I think 100% time is a huge factor, right? Because otherwise everyone's gonna have the same score. It doesn't make sense.